And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second to none.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Standing in now, number 40. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Looks like opportunities knocking in the very first inning here. And that's back-to-back hits to start things out, and now they can put the pressure on right out of the gates.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping them close.
Sabathia pauses. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Back to the mound and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mitch Moreland. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on, you've got to be able to cash in when the opportunity presents itself, because you never know how many more you're going to get.
Hanley Ramirez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike two.
Yeah, he's a pitch away now from getting out of this first inning unscored upon, and that would certainly give him a big boost going forward.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Batting second, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As this ball's hit softly to the right side of the infield. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base.
Batting fourth.
You know, this is one of those cases where you have to know who your runner is out there. I mean, this is not exactly Ichiro busting down the line. He's got plenty of time to make this play, but he fires wildly, and they're going to hit him with an error.
In now, number 99. That's a swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Nunez. And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame, so you're right.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two, and they get the force for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here. Both. Brock Holt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Brock Holt.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yep, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Number 7 stands in for the first time.
Number 7.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
He's set. Here it comes. Dustin Pedroia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Pomerantz sets. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Into the box now, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ronald Torreyes gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. ground ball sent back up the middle. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Hicks moves over. One away.
The batter,
Number 40 stands in. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Calling for it, Bird. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead. Out in front of it, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 2.5, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Brett Gardner will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
Into the seats, 0-1. Right side hit hard. Moreland's there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Gary Sanchez.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Oh, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
A 1 pitch on its way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, number 7.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Sabathia's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Right fielder, number 99.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. 1 down.
Now batting,
Didi Gregorius is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Eduardo Nunez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Sabathia into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. High pop up. Bird is there for it. 1 down.
now batting, number 40.
Number 40 steps in now. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Takes this the other way to right. Number 99 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the Bronx after this. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hit hard to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
First baseman
Greg Bird stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Oh, and he's got him eating out of the palm of his hand right now. They don't know what's coming next.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman
Ronald Torres stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Mitch Moreland will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the sixth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Hanley Ramirez will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. His second of the game, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead. Around second, he'll try for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Number 7 steps into the box.
number 7.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Number 25,
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Lays off 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Brett Gardner will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And Moreland will just step on first to record the 3 unassisted putout. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Number 40 is there, and they breeze through this. Eduardo Nunez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he's got something left.
Number 40 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Mookie Betts digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
now batting.
Mitch Moreland will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop this one right side. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Didi Gregorius will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the Yankees.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. Well, runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some damage.
Matt Holliday will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Greg Bird gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
No balls.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Hanley Ramirez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Gardner is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting, number 7.
Number 7 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Chopped in front of home plate. Sanchez scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Ronald Torreyes will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Left fielder number 11.
Brett Gardner strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Rick Porcello will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Aaron Hicks will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees,
Gary Sanchez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Hit hard back up the middle. Nunez back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Eduardo Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Number 40 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Got to say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
Tap foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And, wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hot shot to third. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Steve, Eric, and I are back at Yankee Stadium. Number 99 stands in.
Leading up, the bottom of the 9th inning for the
Orsello
Yankees.
gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
Number 99.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah. Give him 3 hits now for the ball game. This one's probably the weakest of the bunch, but I doubt he'll be complaining. I know I wouldn't be.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. In there, a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Matt Holliday will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. Greg Bird ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hard liner toward short, but a great diving catch, and this could be a double play. Ronald Torreyes makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on the field. He goes out to pick up the rare